So hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So today I wanted to talk about post-grad life and what it feels like and just my experience going to college and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't got makeup on and my hair is still kind of curly from last night. So yeah. Anyways, so let me tell you a little about my educational background. So I actually ended up going to a community college first because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I wanted to save some money, so that's why I decided to go to a community college. And for me, I think it was the best option because at the community college I was able to get a bunch of scholarships and I was able to play basketball, and I just had a really great college experience at my community college. So when I finished there, I transferred to Sacramento State, knowing that I wanted my degree in criminal justice. So I got into the criminal justice program when I applied at Sac State, and then just took classes, and then I ended up taking some, I guess, like elective classes, and then I got interested in ethnic studies, and then I took more ethnic studies classes, so then I decided to get my minor in ethnic studies. And I just loved everything about ethnic studies, just everything. I loved learning about different cultures, different ethnicities, what different groups have gone throughout our history. I just loved everything about it. So that's why I got my minor in ethnic studies. But I also loved all my criminal justice classes. So yeah, so I got my degree in criminal justice with a minor in ethnic studies. I graduated in May of 2017. So yeah, I really like going to Sacramento State. I thought it was a great school, great environment. The campus is really beautiful. It's like covered in trees. Obviously this the city's called City of Trees, but the campus is just beautiful. I really enjoyed everything about it. I loved riding my bike to school. I liked watching sporting events like baseball and basketball, and soccer and tennis and everything like that. And I loved going to the gym. So I just loved everything about it. So I also wanted to talk about some pros and cons about like getting your degree and stuff. Some pros are obviously you're gonna get essentially a better job, get more money, and just be educated like all around. Or at least for me, that's what I thought as a pro, was that I was able to get educated in science, math, language. My writing is proficient now. Also, I was able to take a couple sociology classes and psychology classes and ethnic studies that I did not know about until I transferred to Sacramento State. So I thought that's amazing. You know, I was able to get educated on other subjects, not just criminal justice. Also, some cons that I found was obviously pressure to get a job right away, right after you graduate. That's like my biggest thing right now, is just get a job, or get a job using your degree, and that's a lot of pressure on me. And I imagine other people that have graduated school find that that's a big pressure in their life, or it might not. But that's the case in my life. Also, another con that I found was being confused on what type of job you want, or essentially if you want to go back to school, what degree you want, or in what you want it, or to what level you want your degree to. So for me, I know I want my PhD. I just don't know in what, or what university, or what type of job. So right now I'm just trying to figure out like what area in the criminal justice field I want to work more for either my degree in my degree in PhD or either a master's degree. So being confused is obviously a big con for me. Another con for me is to go back to school, because my parents want me to go back to school. They really are pushing me to go get my master's degree, but they really want me to go back to school for my master's. And I just feel like I'm not ready. I'm not ready in the sense that I don't know what type of job I want, and that's why I don't want to rush things. Because lately I've been thinking like maybe I should go to law school, and maybe that's a route for me, but I'm just not sure, and I don't want to jump on something and then end up getting a ton of loans and stuff. So yeah, so that's something that I have to deal with for getting more degrees and stuff like that. So yeah, and I feel like as a graduate, we don't really talk about post-grad life and like what it feels like and how it feels like. I feel like we graduate and it's like we're on top of the world, and then after it, it's like if we don't get a job right away, the pressures of getting a job is like craziness. Also like not knowing like where to start. You know, for me it's like I have so many areas in my field that I honestly don't know where to start, because I have the either victim side area where I can start, or I have the, you know, police enforcement law where I can start, or even judicial system, courts, lawyers area where I can start. I just don't know where. So yeah, so I mean, post-grad life sucks and it's very depressing, and I just wish I knew what I want to do in life and have a career and just start it already, and then eventually go to the next level, in which for me is to get another degree. So yeah, it sucks, but I mean, I feel like my aunt told me last night, at least you have your bachelor's degree and you can start somewhere. And when she told me that, I was very like, right, like, you know, I don't have to get a job in fast food or in, you know, driving at night, or, you know, like those jobs where they're harsh on the body, harsh on your mental wellness. So yeah, so I was just really grateful that I do have my degree. I'm very grateful that I do have my degree. But, you know, I'm just like, I want to get other degrees and I want to be able to start. And with that being said, I also understand that I have to start at the bottom like everyone else. It's just the only thing that's different about me is just that I have a degree where I'm educated on a subject or subjects. But I totally understand like that I would have to start at the bottom with the minimum pay of the company or agency that I decide to work for, or even like whatever I do. So yeah, so I don't feel entitled to have like the best job, the best paying job right out of college. No, I know that I have to get experience and I have to build my resume before I even think of like having the best job with the best pay, anything. So yeah, I totally get that. And I guess another thing that I wanted to tell people that are going through this weird stage in your life is like, at least what my aunt told me, just hang in there and things are gonna start being placed in front of you, or opportunities are gonna open up and things are gonna line up for you, and soon you'll be able to know like what do you want to do, and do you want to go back to school, or what career do you really want, or do you want to just change your whole thing. That's another thing that I've been actually thinking about too. It's like, do I really want to stay in the criminal justice field? Maybe go into teaching and teach at a high school, or if not high school, teach as a professor at the university or college level, or even be an administrator at a college or something, you know. So, and that's why I think I'm so confused, because I don't know where or what area I want to work in, and I just see myself working in different areas, and you know, yeah, so I just have an open mind to working different areas, but it's also a bad thing because now I'm really confused on what I want to do. So yeah, but yeah, I just keep telling myself, like, you know what, things are just gonna start lining up and it's not gonna be as tough. And another thing that my dad tells me is like, don't stress too much because you're gonna work the rest of your life. And it's true, you are gonna work the rest of your life. It's just the way you carry yourself, you know. So I try not to stress myself so much, but you know what, this time frame in my life is very stressful. It's very stressful. I worry about, you know, getting a job and stuff, but I still have hope and I'm very optimistic on things. So hopefully next time I make a video on this or a update on this, I'll have a job and maybe I'll be happy, or maybe I'll be changing my career or going back to school. So yeah, so hope you guys like this video. So yeah, thank you for watching.